Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back here. 100 Days of Awesome People. Had a little hiatus, but now we are right back here with another awesome person, my good friend, Kendra. Kendra, how are you doing?
I'm doing fabulous, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well here. We're outside here. We're here with the mighty Mississippi as our background here. Hopefully you guys can see it here. It's a little bright behind us here, but we had to up the exposure so we could bring you this awesome video here. So the reason you're here, Kendra, is because you are working with a pretty awesome program here in the Quad Cities. Kind of talk about that a little bit.
I am. It is an awesome program. It's called iJag, which stands for Iowa's Jobs for America's Graduates. And what we do as iJag education specialists, we come into a high school that would like to have iJag program in there. And it is a program designed to help students that need that extra little push or that little bit of extra guidance for job searches, career development, and kind of help them with interviews and how to just where to even look to get a job, how to dress, job applications, everything you could imagine, just to kind of help them outside of high school.
Sweet. So talk to me about how did you get involved with this?
I actually, someone asked me if I was interested in working for iJag within the school. I was volunteering for chaperoning a homecoming dance, and they asked me to start working. So I've always liked working with people. I always love helping people, and working with youth has its own benefits just because you can see the direct correlation of before high school, before they graduate high school, when you help them, and then the results directly after. So the beauty of iJag is that right after my students graduate, I follow up with them once a month for 1 year after. So not only do I help them during high school, after high school, if they need help with resumes or a job reference or to help them dress for success. That's what iJag specialists are for.
That's awesome. And how long have you been doing this again?
I've been working with iJag since November 2015.
So you're already kind of seeing some of the results already from some of the grads. What's that been like?
I have. We have 90% positive outcomes for all of my seniors that graduated last year, which means that they are either in the military, part-time or full-time job, or part-time or full-time school, or a combination of 2 or 3 of those.
And what I really like about this program is, I don't know if you've been aware of the Upward Bound program through the government. I was a part of that program when I was in high school, and that program really helped me out because I was kind of in a similar situation, low-income family and everything. So that program really helped me get prepared for higher education and life, after college. So I don't know if you've heard of that or not. If you have, what are some of the parallels that you see?
So I have heard of Upward Bound. iJag and Upward Bound do have their similarities where they reach out to people that may or may not be in need, but really it benefits every student and every person that is involved with the program. Everyone needs a little bit of guidance whether they realize it or not, and that's what programs like iJag and Upward Bound are for.
So what kind of motivates you to do your best and to do your best to help out your students?
Well, helping people in general, I've always loved being around people and really assisting them with any kind of issues they may have, whether that's I need a job or I need help finding a career, realizing what they're good at compared to what they would really, really enjoy, and figuring out what their strengths are as not only as students but as human beings, and really personalizing and individualizing each class period towards each of my students is really something that I feel like they might not be able to get anywhere else. So it really benefits, and having benefits and progress that you can actually see throughout time is very rewarding. I love it.
So what have been some of the challenges that you've had to deal with while you've been in this role here? I know with high school students, it's not always easy, but we kind of talk about, some of the, challenges that you've gotten through in the past.
within iJag, the challenges, is that what you're...
Yeah.
Okay, so the challenges within iJag, I would have to say, are some of my students don't really realize that iJag is a program designed for their benefit. It is strictly for their benefit. Versus other times where students might not like math and they might not like English, so they come in, do their worksheet, and then they turn it in. This is a program, iJag is a program specifically designed to benefit and help them, and getting them to maybe realize that, and they don't really realize it yet. You know, so helping them understand that everything that they do in iJag will help them in the future in one way or another. And really just take that, and I guess the real challenge would be opening their eyes to, I guess, understand what they're doing in life right now has a purpose for their future. Sometimes they don't understand that right away.
Yeah, and that's so true. I mean, a lot of kids, and you know, I remember very clearly when I was in high school, a lot of kids, they just kind of live in the moment. They don't really think about, you know, what's going to happen to them, you know, once they, you know, get that diploma. And that's why I really like, you know, programs like this, is because it gets you thinking. It gets you thinking, you know, okay, you really need to stop and think about what the rest of your life is going to be looking like, instead of, you know, just going around doing whatever, and then you get to a point where you're stuck and you really can't do anything about it.
Absolutely. And it's definitely part of the challenge of it all, is helping them realize the cause and effect of what they do in high school versus later in life. And your job that you get right out of high school sometimes can become your lifelong job, but helping them realize, find something that you really enjoy, not only enjoy, but something that you're good at, because it will be most rewarding, being able to accomplish something at your job or career that you choose, and just having that available in life makes a huge difference. So, it is.
Now, last question here. The purpose of this project is showing that the everyday person can be just as larger than life than any celebrity, any athlete, anything you see on TV or on the big screen can be. What are your thoughts on that?
I think everyone has the potential to really just excel in anything, that one thing that you're good at or one thing that you enjoy. Really living life with passion. My passion is helping people, and my passion is being around people. If I was stuck in a cubicle all day, I wouldn't be that larger than life person really reaching out and changing lives. And I think everyone finding your passion, if you can do that, that life is just amazing. So
that is awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kendra. Thank you so much for being here and being one of my guests. If you want to see more of my other guests, you can go on over to my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/100 series. Or you can go to my YouTube, which is youtube.com/JawanA. So go ahead and go to those sites, hit subscribe, hit like, and see more of these awesome people. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. God bless. See you later, and take it easy.